Yo, man, I'm scared. What if things don't work out? What if something bad happens? I'm tired. I'm bored. I can't do it today. I'm busy. The excuses that we tell ourselves to not do the things that we're supposed to do. I read a good book today. It's called Turning Pro. Tap your inner power and create your life's work. The concept is this. There's something that keeps us from doing the things we're supposed to do, and it's defined as resistance, right? So resistance is all the things, you're tired, you should be doing this, or, the game's on, I can do it after, or, I need to go out drinking with my buddies, or, hey man, it's Monday Night Football, or whatever the excuse is. It's defined as the things that you're doing, that we're doing, but we're supposed to be instead of doing what we're supposed to be doing, right? Things that we're doing that keep us from doing the things that we're supposed to be doing, right? And the premise of the book is the farther we drift from our purpose, the harder it becomes for us to rally the courage to get it back, right? So the more excuses we make for doing things that keep us from doing the things we're supposed to do, the harder it is to get back on track to do the things we're doing. So turning pro, the concept is, okay, so the amateur says, all right, well, he succumbs to the resistance, or he or she succumbs to the resistance, right? But the pro says, no matter, I'm tired, yeah, but I'm going to show up anyway. Yeah, I can watch football game tonight, but I've got to take care of this thing, yeah, we can hang out later, but right now, I've got to take care of, I got to make the call. I've got to work on the site. I've got to put my ad in. Whatever it may be, right? The thing that we're supposed to be doing, we're not doing, right? I guess I should say that before. The thing that we're supposed to be doing, we're not doing because of the concept of resistance, right? Resistance is the distractions, right? The displacement activities. The things that we convince ourselves is, that we can get to it later, or we can, do it some other time, whatever, right? The excuses, right? But the base thing is what this book is saying is, the base thing is fear, right? Fear fear is the primary color of the amateur's interior world, right? So it all boils down to, and that's just one aspect of it. So it's not necessarily you're scared to do it. It's just those little things that get in the way, right? I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna do this, whatever. It's too hard right now. I just need some time, that kind of thing. When we should be sitting in our seat and doing the work, right? When we should be sitting in our seat and just doing the work. Before we turn pro, our life is dominated by fear and resistance. What changes when we turn pro is we stop fleeing. When we turn pro, we stop running from our fears. We turn around and face them. That's on page 71, and all the book is just like that. It gives you really good nuggets, and it gives you really good advice. It shows what it takes to get things done, basically. What do you need to get things done? What do you need to make your life the life that you want, right? So the amateur gives the excuses. The pro does the work. That's the whole concept of this. And I would highly recommend this book. I'll go ahead and put the URL up in the corner. And you can go to johnnythehousebuyer.com/turningpro and get the book. I would highly recommend it. Yeah, I get a few cents off for if you go to that site. If not, get it anyway. Go to Amazon, type in Turning Pro, and get it anyway. I really recommend it. It made me think about the things that I'm saying to myself, right? And I consider myself, a dude that gets things done, but I still say that same stuff. There's 20 qualities of being a professional, and I'm not going to go through all 20, but I'll give you the highlights of the ones that I felt a pro does that an amateur does not. Okay, so number one, a pro shows up every day, even if you're tired, even if you're, sick, a little sick, even if you're, stayed up all night last night, working, even if anything, man. You got to show up to blow up, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to be there. You got to, you got to be in the game, man. It's like a football game, right? If you don't show up, you can't win, right? The second thing is the pro is committed over the long run, right? So if you get your butt beat today, show up tomorrow. I mean, it's a long-term game. It's four quarters. I mean, our life is long, and the days are going to come anyway, right? So commit yourself to doing what you're supposed to do for the long term, the long haul. It's a long game, and I'm a little bit older than most of you guys probably, and I've been working a job since I was 15. I'm almost 50 now, so. Whatever that is, 40 years, 35, what is that, 50 minus 15, 35 years, right? Is that 35? 35 years, okay, so yeah, see, right now my adding machine ain't working, but 35 years I've been working for the man, and I'm turning pro, man. I'm doing what I need to do to get my side fortune going, and we'll see what happens. But the number two thing, that was number two, committed over the long haul. Number one is show up every day. The third thing is act in the face of fear. Act in the face of fear. Yeah, man, I'm scared. What happens if I lose money, man? What happens if I don't, put the page up right? What happens if the ad isn't right? What happens if the seller tells me no? What happens? Who the hell cares, man? You got to act in the face of fear, right? And I got to remember that myself. This video is for me mostly. I'm telling myself this, but I want to share this with you guys because I want to, give you guys value and everything. But that's number three, acts in the face of fear. The fourth thing that I got, the four major points. There's 20 points, but I'm just going to give you 5. So fourth major point is the pro accepts no excuses. Why didn't you do that? Oh man, but it was this or it was that, or my leg hurt or my butt hurt or whatever, man. I mean, someone, those people that always got something going on, there's always problems. They got the headache, their doctor's appointment, this or that. Every now and then it's cool, everybody's got their stuff, and I'm old enough to understand, but every day, excuse after excuse, them kind of people. Don't be one of those people. Those are amateurs. We're going to be pros, right? We're going to turn pro, do what we got to do, right? And probably one of the biggest things, and I'll leave you with this fifth point, is the pro endures adversity. The pro endures adversity, right? In our lives, man, there's going to be stuff that hits us in the mouth. We've got the plan, we've got the action plan, we've got our storyboards, we got our vision boards, we got our, we got courage to write our goals down every day. But when life smacks us in the face and something really bad happens, adversity, you lost all your money, right? You something really bad happened, you get sick or whatever it happened, whatever the adversity is. We have to keep on showing up. We got to face the adversity. We've got to just keep on going, man, because the days will come anyway. You know, success doesn't care whether we're slept in. Success doesn't care about none of that. Success only cares if you show up and overcome adversity. So how to do that, right? In this book, it tells you, right? So the key tenets when resistance is really bad, really strong, is take what you can get and stay patient, right? I mean, every day isn't going to be a good day, right? We all know that. Take what you can get and stay patient, like a football game. The defense may crack late in the game, so keep pounding, keep grinding, rise and grind, man. I mean, keep going, right? Play for tomorrow. That's a good one, right? I mean, right now everybody wants instant gratification, instant this, instant success. Dude, that ain't real, man. I mean, you can get it pretty quick, but play for tomorrow, play for the future, but understand, today dictates what tomorrow will bring, right? Do it today. You got to show up, man. And again, I'll leave you finally with, we're in it for the long haul. So if if today was a bad day, it's okay, be patient, go down, and tomorrow wake up, show up, blow up, and let's be patient and remember, we are in it for the long haul. I've been in it for the long haul, and the fruits of my labors will show up. Yours will show up if you show up, right? So, resistance, man. Go to johnnythehousebuyer.com/turningpro. Read the book. I'll put the link up somewhere. And definitely leave your comments. Tell me what you think. After you read the book, tell me what you think. I mean, it's cheap. It's like $12, $13. It's well worth its money. It's well worth its weight in gold. I mean, it's a small book. You can read it in an hour or two. I mean, really. So leave your comments in the box. Tell me what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the bell to receive all updates. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, be a light, speak truth, change lives, and I wish you much success in your business and in life. Peace out.